Alright, in this lesson I'm going to show you how to work with some of the alignment tools just to create a layout. So I can create some objects on my work area. I have an ellipse, I'll do a rounded rectangle, I'll do a rectangle and a star. And if I want to get all of these objects to line up or align, I'm going to use my alignment panel. And so I will use my black selection tool, my black arrow, to select all of these objects. And then if you don't see your alignment panel out, how are you going to find it? Let's put it away so that we can actually look for it. We're going to go to Window, and then we're going to go to Align, and that's going to open up that alignment panel. And so all I have to do is just click Align to the left, and these all will align according to the left edge, or to the center, or to the right, or to the top. That's going to group them together. I'm going to undo that, and then I can evenly space them. So we can work with using the alignment panel. It can align our objects for us. Then the other thing that you need to know, and we've actually practiced this a little bit, but let's practice it again, and that is that each of these different objects can have a stacking order. And so if I want to put the circle or the ellipse on the top, and I can resize these objects in the layout. But suppose I'm just working with, a layout space where I want to have these objects in a certain order. But I want to have some objects on the top and some objects on the bottom. I can go in and select my ellipse and go to Object, Arrange, and Bring to Front, and that's going to put that object on the top. So each of these objects have a stacking order that you can work with. Object, Arrange, Bring to Front. Object, Arrange, and then Bring to or Send to Back. And then if I have any objects that I want to group together for any special purposes, say I want to group the star and the rectangle, I can select both the star and the rectangle, and I can go to Object and Group. Now, what you need to know about grouping is that once an object is grouped together, they're stuck unless you ungroup them. But you can go inside of the group and you can edit it. So if I double click, I can actually be inside of this group now. Now, how do I know I'm inside of the group? Well, the rest of the objects that aren't in the group, they're all grayed out. But the objects that are in the group are fully visible. The other thing that we want to look at is that when you're inside of a group, there is something here called the breadcrumbing navigation bar, which means that anything that is in this layer is actually this is how you get back outside of the group. Now we're inside of the group because whenever you're inside, you're going to see the group icon over here. So what I mean is if I click to go back to layer 1, now I'm outside of the group, and I can select the group and move it around because I'm outside of it. But to get inside of the group, I just double click, and I can enter inside of the group, and I can grab the star object and I can move it somewhere else. So I am in editing mode, and I'm inside of the group moving the separate pieces around. Now I'm outside of the group, and I can no longer grab the star and move it around. So you have to get used to clicking in and going inside of the group to edit, and then going back outside of the group to be a part of your regular layout.